Hey now, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing The Jungle Book. This is a 2016 Disney film that was directed by Jon Favreau. And in case you're wondering if I'm talking about The Jungle Book, why do I have a poster for The Huntsman on my wall? Well, they did not give me a poster for The Jungle Book. And that's their fault. I blame them. So it is what it is. This movie is sort of a remake of sorts of the 1967 animated film that I'm sure a lot of people saw and grew up with. I'm pretty sure I've seen parts of it. I'm aware of the cartoon and the story. But it's not something that I've watched over and over again. It's been years since I've probably seen it. So going into this movie was interesting. It was sort of almost a new perspective, fresh perspective. The plot is we meet Mowgli, who's the little kid that was found in the jungle and raised by wolves, of course. And he becomes one with these animals, with the jungle. He doesn't want to leave. They consider him a man cub, which is funny. But there's one animal who's not okay with this, a tiger named Shere Khan, who's like, no, I will not let this man cub live in the jungle because he hates humans for certain obvious reasons. And he's threatening the pack, the wolves, all of the animals who are willing to protect him. Now, what I thought of this movie, The Jungle Book, was I love this movie. I did. What can I say? It was just something that, like, some people might think, oh, isn't that a kid's movie? Isn't that something that you should go with kids or whatnot? And it's like, no. Disney's almost perfect with taking something that is a family movie, essentially, or can be for kids, but also adults could get something out of it, or it's so good that it transcends ages and whatnot. And I think this movie does just that. Mowgli is pretty much the only human character in this film. He is played by Neil Sethi, who I think this is his first movie, at least notable movie, and he's very young. He's 12 years old. Probably should have sucked, let's be honest. Child actors, and he's acting with green screen CGI stuff. Nothing's really there for him. The voice casting for this movie was perfect. Very essential, I think, to some of these characters, like Bagheera, who was the Black Panther that found Mowgli and brought him to the Cubs, is voiced by Ben Kingsley. I like that he's the boy's protector. He very much cares for him, and he's overprotective of him. He almost doesn't want him to get too much trouble. So it might sound like he's on top of him, crowding him, but he means well. Baloo is played by Bill Murray, and it's just, you instantly know it's Bill Murray, but also he's so funny, he's so amusing as this character. He's one of my favorite characters in the film. Of course, Lupita Nyong'o plays Raksha, who is the wolf that raised Mowgli. And since all of these characters are animals, there's only one human. For me to be sitting here and actually feeling for these animals, human emotions for these animals, and just being along with them in this situation, I think that's a testament to Jon Favreau, who had a huge undertaking in taking this classic movie and bringing it not only in live action, but the CGI that had to go into it, that the boy or just everything had to be played off of, I thought was something to be commended. Jon Favreau has come such a long way. I know he did the first two Iron Man movies, so he was coming here, but this is his biggest thing that he's done and most successful, in my opinion. You have Christopher Walken as King Louie, Scarlett Johansson as Kaa, the snake. I know it's just a snake, but even her voice is sexy. I don't want to sound creepy, but it's true. And Idris Elba is Shere Khan, the tiger who's the villain of the film. And Idris Elba has this commanding voice. scary, threatening, but I also loved the character. I loved how he played him, and how I even sort of understood why he hated humans. But it is what it is. Like I said, the CGI is amazing. It really is. It's something that I know when this movie first came out a few days ago, and people were not only praising the movie, but they were even embracing the idea of Disney making other animated films into live action, like Aladdin or The Lion King. And that just, when I was hearing this before I saw the movie, I said, no, you can't. You can't do live action Lion King. You can't. But after seeing this movie and seeing how great these animals looked, how realistic they looked, how just the expressions and their eyes and them talking with their mouths, just everything looked on point, that I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would pay to see them do The Lion King like this. It works. They have something that works. This budget, this CGI, whatever they did, worked. Even in the daylight scenes, the CGI looked great. And it shouldn't, but it does. The classic songs from the original movie, like Bare Necessities or Be Like You, that's obviously here. You can't do this movie without it. And I loved it. I loved everything about it. It was close to 2 hours long, but I never felt the time. I never was bored. I was fully immersed in this world. I give this movie a full price. Clearly, I'm gushing over it like crazy. I think I knew I would like it, but I didn't know I would like it this much. So, full price. If you haven't seen this movie already, definitely check it out in the theater. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you did see The Jungle Book. What did you think of it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!